Hey, it's the Bortone, your go-to video guy, and obviously we are spending a ton of time on video conferencing and Zoom, especially in the last year and a half for obvious reasons. Now the trouble is, being on Zoom and video so much is that usually when we are in a Zoom meeting, we are looking at the person on the screen, which if I look at myself on the screen right now, I'm looking down here. And that's the case whether we're doing coaching calls or conferences or panels or interviews or whatever. It's really hard to remember to look up at the camera, which in this case is at the top of my iMac. In some cases, if you're doing it on an iPhone or an iPad, the camera could be on the side or on the top. Depends on how you're shooting it. But it is a problem trying to remember to look up into the camera and having the camera at eye level when most of the time it's totally natural and almost the default for us to look at the screen. It's even worse on a laptop because you may be looking down here at the laptop. So how do you look like you're actually engaging the person that you're speaking with, and how do you remember to actually look at the camera if it's not straight ahead of you? Well, there's a new solution called CenterCam, and I'm going to show you how it works right now. Okay, so right now I'm on Zoom and I'm using the camera that is in my iMac, which is at the top of the computer. So if I look at the screen, I'm looking here. If I was coaching somebody and they were on screen, I'd probably be looking here to look at them. But if I want to look at the camera, I have to really force my eyes upward. But right before we switch to CenterCam, I should probably actually show you the CenterCam. This is a brand new product that I got on Indiegogo. I'll share the link with you in a moment. But basically, it attaches and clips to the top of your laptop or computer, and the actual camera comes down so that you're looking at the center of the screen, what's on screen, instead of looking down like this. So let me show you how it works. It's kind of cool because, again, when you're talking with somebody on screen, whether it's a video conference or a coaching session or whatever, you don't really want to be, even if you're looking at them on the screen, you're sort of looking down. So I'm going to switch to CenterCam and show you what the difference is. Alright, so I just switched to CenterCam and I'm looking at myself on screen, and I've got the CenterCam clipped to the top of the computer, and the CenterCam actually comes down to the center of the screen, which is why it looks more like I'm actually speaking with you than looking down or up or anywhere else. So this could be a really good solution for doing your Zoom calls and video conferences and recording any video, really, because you don't have to force yourself to look somewhere where the camera is. The camera is always going to be directly in front of you with CenterCam, and you can adjust it higher, lower, based on where you want it. So I might want to put mine a little bit higher because my screen is right there, and you can see the difference that makes. So if I look right at the screen, right at the computer, I'm looking at the camera as well because the camera is coming down to meet where my eyes are. So that's kind of cool. Again, I don't know quality-wise, so I've got a lot of white here, so the white balance is a little off. But we'll play with it, we'll mess around with it, we'll experiment with it, and we'll tell you whether or not this is a worthwhile investment. It could really be a game changer. Now I'm so used to looking up at the webcam, I still find myself looking up a little bit, but if I look right at the screen, if I was talking with somebody on a Zoom, I'd be basically talking into my new CenterCam. So let me put the, oh, there goes Rocco, I believe it is. So let me put the link to the Indiegogo, and you can check out CenterCam yourself. Thanks.